this. A big crowd on hand. They love American football here in the English capital. We're underway from Wembley. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
Play fake. Here's Love. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And this is going to be intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
I loved our discussion this week. You know, we had our weekly phone call to talk about our game coming up, and we had to reflect on the fact that he won the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award last week, yet his team lost. You don't see that very often.
No, I know a lot of people dislike that, but when you look at the numbers across the conference from last week, he was clearly the best. So I say the award goes to him, and it did.
Yeah, I agree with you totally. He was so good, they just couldn't ignore him.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher, 3rd down and 9. But you look at this defense. Against the pass, they've had some issues, ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford.
That's caught inside the 20. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr., his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Dreadnoughts take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Well, they said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Back out comes San Antonio. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is. Their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First and 10.
On play action. Love to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
San Antonio, first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken
those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
Devontae Smith. A gain of 3.
To throw now. Here's Love. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Cole Kmet, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Desperados are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Dreadnoughts offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. He had the touchdown pass on the opening drive. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes coming in, and he's right up there among the league's best. Now it's Herbert. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Ross St. Brown. It's a gain of 2 yards.
Here's Herbert.
3rd down.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
9 yards. First down, Dreadnoughts.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Herbert off of play action. Left side complete to Lockett. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
13 yards. And the San Diego.
Here's Herbert. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Harrison. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First down, San Diego.
Again, Herbert. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Herbert finding Lockett for the catch here on the out route. And now he's really knocking on the door for 700. That is career catch 699. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw here, Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
First down, Dreadnoughts.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole.
2nd and 6 at the 13-yard line.
Herbert now. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, he tried to get rid of it. Pressure was coming right in his face, and it turned out to be a bad thing.
And it's so easy to be critical of him in that spot. When you have all those people bearing down on you, probably his last thought was just get rid of the ball. Give them what they want. Unfortunately, he gave it to them too well. Picked it off, ran it back for a touchdown.
Sanders on for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he will take it in for the touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 35 yards. And the Dreadnoughts are an extra point away from evening this one up.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Santos now to add the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Back out comes San Antonio. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
Love looking to throw it. That's out to the flat for Akers. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So no gain on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. In motion right goes Johnson. Love from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Already he's top 50 receiving yards in this first quarter. And he's got a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Pretty entertaining start. 14 all the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now. San Antonio in possession as they've got it 2nd and 7. Love. Open man is Komet, the tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Love now. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. This is 2nd and 8.
Out of bounds at the 26-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Now Love.
It's 2nd and 8.
That is incomplete. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. Now Jason Sanders for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And now back out comes the offense. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
25-yard line.
Barkley, inside handoff. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. So this offense on 3rd down today, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 14. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
Back out comes San Antonio. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. Following the interception, Love. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. DeForest Buckner able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
And this is going to be incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
A 47-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I
I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. A beautiful fake. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First down, San Diego.
Now it's Herbert. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. To the air again, Herbert. Short pass caught by Henry.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Here's Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Herbert off of play action. Short pass caught by Henry. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And inside the 20 before it's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Up the middle with Barkley. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5.
At the 14-yard line.
Here's Herbert. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much, and you forget the other options that are out there.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right on the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr. with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Dreadnoughts have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Back out comes San Antonio. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. On the handoff, running left is Akers. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here, a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Throwing, Love. He's got Smith here. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. To punt on fourth down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And they will take over first and 10. The Dreadnoughts offense and Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. It's caught. Lockett. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, San Diego.
Now Herbert off the bootleg. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The 15 yards there on the catch and run. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Back-to-back good play. Herbert. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
First down, Dreadnoughts.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Finding Lockett for the catch here on the out route. Now 2nd and 5.
At the 29-yard line.
Back to throw here, Herbert. They'll get that complete to Harrison. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
Harrison Jr. First and goal.
Herbert now. And he's got it. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. I can't imagine we'd see another throw here. 3rd and goal from the 1. Herbert back to the air. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr. on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Dreadnoughts will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. Santos for the extra point. And the lead is up to 8. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. This offense back to work now late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a 1-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
At the 31-yard line.
Glove. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd
They'll
down.
come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Love now. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's good for a San Antonio.
Off the play fake, Love. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Lane. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
At the 43-yard line. It's a pickup.
Now
of 6.
Love.
Brings up 2nd and
Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off.
They'll take over at 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Here now, 2nd and 4. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 3rd down and 1. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So halftime straight ahead, and that means we go to Scott Hanson. It is our EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott, take it away.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, great work as always. We'll see what the 2nd half brings here. These two defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads at intermission. These offenses, they have had their way so far. And not much happening on the return as they'll get this to about the 23. This offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the 2nd half, Charles, remember that 1st half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that 1st half.
Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Herbert. Left side complete to Lockett. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
1st down, Dreadnoughts.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Returning right back to Lockett. They work now on 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At their
Here's a give to Barkley. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. And Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Quay Walker. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Following the interception, Love. Pressure comes and down he goes. The corner blitz pays off there as they sack him for a loss of 5. Everybody was coming on the blitz that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result. Your quarterback goes down, and sometimes he goes down hard.
3rd and 12.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Here's Love. In trouble, and he's taken down. DeForest Buckner picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 3rd and long. You knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and that will come the offense as they take over. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
And a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
A gain of 14. And the San Diego.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
It's Dillon again. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35.
2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now it's Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
First down, San Diego.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in a defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Throw left side, taken in by Slayton. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6.
Out of bounds, down at the 9-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
A handoff to Barkley on the option. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Quay Walker came through to make the sack.
I know nowadays they give a lot of guys different things when they get to the sidelines after creating a big play, but just throw a cape on this guy because he single-handedly ended multiple drives. Interception earlier, sack on 3rd down. Really should have a better game plan installed for how to contain him because he's affecting this game in so many ways.
So on comes Cairo Santos now for the field goal try. From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt. Santos' kick is up and through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Back out comes San Antonio. Well, Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
2nd and inches at the 37-yard line.
In motion right here comes Johnson. To throw now, here's Love. And this one complete to Smith. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Gain of 9 yards. And a San Antonio first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Love from the gun. And his throw here is incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. The coverage.
Throwing. Love. Complete. Smith has it. 83 yards receiving now for him on the afternoon as he's got a first down here.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
He'll drop this underneath the moss. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
The man in motion left here, Johnson. To pass, here's Jordan Love. A quick throw there is incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
That's to Lane. He's got it outright. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's another San Antonio first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Love looking to throw it. That's out to the flat for Akers. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 22-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in London, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. Now a give. Akers running left. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
San Antonio first down. 1st and 10 at the 14.
Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
2nd and 6 from the 10. They'll go again here with Akers. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Cam Akers, his first touchdown on the year. And the Desperados have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finishing the run, making sure you power your way through. One-on-one tackle, no running back wants to go to the bench and say, I got stopped just short.
And he will get into the end zone as a two-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the 4th. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Dreadnoughts offensive receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown set to go once more. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call. The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Short pass caught by Henry. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. He's up to 88 yards receiving in the ballgame now, and he's got a first down. Here's Herbert. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Herbert now. And ball blocked by Harrison. And he's brought down. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. This complete to Lockett. And he's taken down inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down.
12. First down, San Diego.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. That's complete to Slayton. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. To the air again, Herbert.
This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And out of bounds right around the 20. This offense so far on 3rd down, well, they've converted 7 times and could use another right now. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
So a big one coming now for Cairo Santos. This to swell the lead to 6. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Back out comes San Antonio. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. On 1st down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. 2nd and 9 from the 44.
At the 44-yard line.
Now Love. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. Now a 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
Slot man moves
6.
right. Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Lane. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
1st and 10.
A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. He gets it left side to Johnson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
13 yards on the play. That's another San Antonio.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And not much, maybe a yard down to the 23. Now 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Love now. Quick slant here to Smith. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run for this with Akers. And It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a San Antonio first down.
Akers looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Second down, goal to go. They'll look to run with Akers. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Cam Akers, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Desperados are an extra point away from going back on top here in the 4th.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter.
Dreadnoughts, 34.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Herbert. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run a draw now with Akers. Down at the 35, it'll be second down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Second down and 8. Going right back to Akers. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Here's Love. He's got his receiver, Lane. And defensively trying to beat the 2-minute warning with a timeout, and they do. Calling it with 2:04 left. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll dump this off to Akers. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Here's Love. A full left side taken in by Kmet. And he is going to have a first down here. And that should be the one that seals a victory.
San Antonio, first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Misdirection's the key on this play. They line up with 3 receivers to the opposite side of the tight end, and they're all going to work their way across the field and let the tight end slip underneath against flow the other way. They're banking that he can get lost, and that's exactly what happened as they pick up a first down.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for San Antonio, it may not be too late to salvage their season as the win moves them to 2-5 now on the year. And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set to fly back to the U.S. in a couple hours. Meanwhile, for our visitors, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll get an extra week to think about it as the midseason bye might be coming at just the right time. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
.57 p.m.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between these road warriors and our home team. On one sideline, the head coach of the Steamers. His side might already be saying, we'll get them next year. They remain winless this season. And on the Pioneer sideline, that is their head coach. His guys with a crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Kate Scott joined by my partner Brock Heward. It's going to be longtime vet Nick Folk to get us started. And here we go on EA Sports. Making some progress here. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. It's a 17-year pro steering this ship, Brock, an active leader in basically every passing category and continuing to try and build that Hall of Fame case. Matthew Stafford.
It just feels like a season so far off the rails, they can't even see the tracks anymore, Kate. Now the outlook is really 1 week at a time, trying to find that first win. Just got to get gritty and tough. And he's got to be the one that really sparks it for him.
They take the handoff now, Stafford. All in left side. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
And a Brooklyn. First down. 1st and 10 at the 35.
Stafford from the gun. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
10 more yards. Complete to number 22, Matthew Golden.
2nd down carry for AJ. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Going from the pistol, Stafford has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Handoff running left. It's Achane. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. On the play fake, here's Stafford. He has the first over the middle. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Brooklyn, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Loss leads to 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
Running with Achane here out of the gun. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that forces them to 4th and goal. They send out Greg Zuerlein for the field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Zuerlein puts it through. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Fox now to kick this one away. Bayshul and Tootin now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. Leading them out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. Now reached a decade in this league. It's Jared Goff.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question.
Up to the races, middle of the field, into the red zone. And that is a touchdown. The Pioneers finish off their opening drive. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight, punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
Nick Folk now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Pioneers one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Strong with the return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. So here comes this offense for its 2nd series of the game. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. 1st and 10 from the 32. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 35-yard line.
Stafford now off the play fake. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Pioneers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something-something to the return.
The Pioneers are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. And that touchdown on their opening drive, more of what we've come to expect from him this season. You can see he's one of the league's best at finding the end zone thus far. On first down, it's Goff. Short pass brought in. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Pioneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. Route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Going after by Folk is up and good. And the Pioneers drive their lead to 11.
Pioneers 14.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Hill now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The offense getting set to go. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Offense to the line. Here we go. Play action now for Stafford. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Up 2nd and 2 at the 35-yard line.
At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And a Brooklyn first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And a Brooklyn first down.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. That's caught. Devon Achane. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. The 46-yard line.
Back to throw here, Stafford. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Pass caught. It's Hunter. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Here's Achane up the middle. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Right. It's the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down. What a season this guy's had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year, and I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Fox now to kick this one away. Tootin now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shotgun snap here to go. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Douglas. Incomplete. Brings up third down and
Goff on third. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And that means first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Hits him on the out route. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
39-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second.
Throwing again, it's Goff. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 4.
He's going to throw again. Goff. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 5 on the play. And that gives him a first down.
First down.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 14-6 is our score. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Pacheco gets it from the gun. His drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Tackle made by the rookie from South Carolina, Nick Emanwari. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Right back to Pacheco. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's another Omaha first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, Goff. Throwing the out route, complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
It's a gain of
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Omaha first down. 1st and 10.
Goff to the air now. Right back to Hill. This is caught. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
2nd and manageable. He's throwing.
the 11-yard line.
That one's incomplete in the end zone. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Trying to sneak here, Goff. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 2. And then Omaha first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run, Pacheco. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. Setting up, 2nd and goal.
Campbell on the stop. A gain of 7.
Now gone.
2nd and goal.
Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Incomplete.
Pacheco. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you gonna do?
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal. They'll go for it. Goff. And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. The Pioneers lead by 14. Mario Douglas with the touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
That one right down the middle. And the Pioneers lead by 15 now. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Hill now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. This offense getting all set for this series. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. First down throw here for Stafford. And the deep ball falls incomplete. That one was intended for Travis Hunter. So it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Rolling from the pistol, Stafford. He finds Ward. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Trying to pick it up here with Achane. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another.
Stafford now off the play fake. And he's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Derwin James on the cover.
To throw, Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another Brooklyn 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
It's Achane on the inside give. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. It's complete to Higbee. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. Has it in close. He has the touchdown. The Steamers trim the lead down to 9. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. In the words of Pete Carroll resonate, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Zerline with the extra point. And the Steamers get it back to within 1 score.
21. Steamers 13.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Tootin now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Goff working from the pistol. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Goff. Short pass brought in. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And they're going to have a first down now.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like. Not that amazing play.
Now a give left side to Pacheco. He dodged the tackle. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
18 more yards. That's another.
Shotgun snap here to Goff.
First down.
Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
Intended for.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
2nd down run by Pacheco. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
By Cam Taylor-Britt. No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
3rd and long for him here. He gets this one to Wicks. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
A gain of 3.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. Stick around. More from Omaha on the way. On is Nick Folk to attempt the field goal. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Here comes their offense out again. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. First and 10. Here's Stafford. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Working quickly here.
89, Tyler Higbee. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down. And 8 yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. The Pioneers are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. Goff on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Xavier Woods up to make the tackle. Goff off the play action. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35.
It's a gain of 11. And an Omaha first down.
On 1st down, it's Goff. Kicking in by Hill, right side. And The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe.
That's another Omaha.
Again, Goff. There's that man again. It's Hill. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Able to find Wicks here. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
14-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
Throwing again. It's Goff. Cut near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. And there's the timeout from the offense. Just 4 seconds left to go. And that play, that should help them get some points here going into the half.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a chip shot, this one straight ahead. The kick by Folk is good. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So entering the locker room, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update, as always. And welcome back, everyone. 3rd quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Pioneers are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Run from Pacheco to start the half. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Back to Pacheco here on 2nd. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
On the tackle. Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
He'll air it out on 3rd. Finds a man right side. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10.
They kick the running back in motion.
46-yard line.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
41-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. Goff. Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out. Just need one more step there to reach midfield. 3rd down. They need 7.
At his own 49-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up third and very short.
A gain of 10 brings up third and 1.
He's going to keep this one. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
That's another first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
It's Pacheco again. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Goff on third. Throwing this one back of the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. For the third time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. The kick by Folk is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Hill now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. That outruns their offense. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. On first down, they're going to start out with Achane. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Stafford from the gun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. He was there, he just couldn't corral it. And that makes it third down. To the air on third and long. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got fourth down. Steamers getting their punt team out there. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Their offense running back out now. Then we can just point to that last drive, right? Saw them pick up a couple of third downs on their way to that field goal. Not quite the touchdown they wanted, but still able to add some more to their lead.
Yeah, and we know how hard it is, Kate, to sustain drives in the NFL. It means doing what they did. Convert on that money down.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Azarie Thomas. And they're going to drop him to end the return, but this turnover isn't going to stand. We've got flags at the spot right where he picked it off. So the interception's going to be remembered by the fans here, partner, but not by the official score. The interference call takes that away. Here's Goff on 1st and 10. That's Hill on the slant. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
And an Omaha first down.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. John Franklin Myers coming in to clean things up. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Third and 9.
Throw here, third down. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Now this offense getting set to work here. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First down throw here for Stafford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Third and long for him here. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Okay, that's one of those situations where it's just a double whammy. Number one, you can't afford to give up a possession and waste a possession like that. And number two, to do it so quickly. A 3 and out in that situation. And really, listen, if there is a path to a comeback, and that's a big if right now, it's going to take sustained drives, and the 3 and out just devastating on that possession.
The Pioneers and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Has him on the quick hitter, and he's brought down after a short gain. 2nd down now, they need 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up.
Looking right side, here's Pacheco. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
46-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
The Pioneers readying for the punt. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. And this one sails out. No return on the punt. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Stafford to throw again on 2nd. Short pass brought in. They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got 3rd and very short coming up.
A gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Defense showing blitz. Stafford. Dump off, caught by his back. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
A offense retains possession.
It's Stafford once more. He completes it in traffic. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
At their 48-yard line.
Now Stafford again. Dumped off to his running back. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Stafford throwing again. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down. You're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. And they're all over him after that catch. Won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to turn it over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
The Pioneers and Tyreek Hill headed back out on offense. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10. A counter give here to Pacheco. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Down the sideline inside the 40. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out.
16 yards. That's good for an Omaha.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Escapes a defender. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Running left with Pacheco. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Looks like we have somebody worse for wear after the play, and that's Isaiah Pacheco, who's in some pain. They're looking at him now. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Scatterboo now from the gun. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is good for a 1st down.
And an Omaha 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
The coverage by Bobby Okereke.
They run with Pacheco. He gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
Ball carrier. Taken down at the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's 4th down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Strong with the return. This makes it up to the 25. Now outruns their offense to take over. And their boldness, well, we've seen it pay off in the past, Brock. Just not on their last drive. They got turned away on 4th down.
Yeah, and I think the play caller, honestly, Kate, takes more responsibility than anybody. He really feels like, and you've planned for wins on 4th down, they couldn't execute it last time out.
Fits it through the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. On first down, here's Stafford. That ball complete to Higbee. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Pass caught out right by Golden. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line.
It's a gain of 29. And a Brooklyn first down.
Running with Achane here out of the gun. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Hits him on the in route. He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Stafford's going to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's another Brooklyn first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Trying to run it in. Achane. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Going power with a big tight end. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. It's Stafford. Makes the catch. Touchdown. The Steamers get it back to within 2 possessions. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Point after converted by Zerline. And the Steamers drop the lead back to 13.
Steamers 20.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And they've got it. No problem for the receiving team. The onside attempt failed. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
The Pioneers and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. First down from the 42. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. New set of downs for him from the 31.
The 31-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Scatterboot. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. It's Scatterboot on 2nd down. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. They'll air it out on 3rd. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. So yet again, they're turning to him to try to put 3 on the board. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. The kick by Folk is good. And that'll give him a 16-point advantage.
Well, it's hard to call that the official moment that sealed this win, but up 16 here in the 4th, it's going to take a heck of a sequence of events to see this game tied back up.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. He'll now to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now this offense ready to head back out. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Stafford now on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
Play action now for Stafford. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
17 yards. That's good for Brooklyn.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been thrown for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. He's on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. That's the 2-minute warning here from Omaha.
That's a gain of
Steamers 16 points back. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Stafford's going to throw once more. Finds a man right side. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. 2nd and 3 now.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Stafford from the gun. Finds his back. Achane. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
On the play. That's another Brooklyn 1st down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Steamers.
Throwing now on 1st down. Stafford. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Tyler Higbee. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 10-yard line.
We fake the handoff now. Stafford. Catch made. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Steamers can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
They want to run it across. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. A stoppage now, and this is not an injury you want to see. This, Brock, could affect both sides of the football for them. That's Travis Hunter who's being tended to. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And they recover this one without a problem. The onside attempt fails.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
The Pioneers and Tyreek Hill headed back out on offense. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. Line up the design keeper. Lining up to take a knee on second down. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Pioneers are winners as we say goodbye from Omaha.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's our visiting team and our home team. On the visitor's sideline, their head coach. His team sitting pretty, 5-1 in the early going. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His team back after the International Series game a week ago, so we'll see how fresh their legs really are. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. The Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey has a set. Should be a fun one. Off we go on EA Sports. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They're led out by the NFL's most valuable player in 2024, at quarterback, Josh Allen.
So as he takes the field, Mike, he's coming off an incredibly productive game, and it's really the 4 touchdowns that stands out to us. But to him, all he could think about all week is eliminating the 2 interceptions. He told us, he said, I have to continue to be productive and have the positive plays, but at the same time, I've got to do a better job eliminating the negative.
And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
It's a gain of 40. That's good for a San Juan first down.
First down, Allen. This one complete to Bateman. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Well, we have a moment while we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. 2nd and 5. Now the former Tulane star. Here's Tyjae Spears. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
First down. First down, San Juan.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal. They put Ryman in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. Nelson Aguilar. Touchdown, Voyagers. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
Makes the score Voyagers 7, Tigers nothing.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the former #1 overall pick back in the 2015 draft, former Heisman winner as well, Jameis Winston.
One of the best parts of the week, Mike, is when we have an opportunity to sit down and visit with these guys during the production meetings. And the thing that we both came away with was, while he was happy with the overall performance of his team a week ago, you could tell that lone interception left a bit of a bad taste in his mouth. He called that errant pass unacceptable. He doesn't plan on having too many of those.
And he will take this one in. 72 yards for the touchdown.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And his guys come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Rajante Wester now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Voyagers offense, and Josh Allen headed back onto the field. As we check the league leaders in passing yards, you can see he is right up there among the best in the NFL. On the ground, it's Spears to start the drive. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory.
6-yard pickup.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 4. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
That's good for a Sam
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's the tight end, Chip Ryman. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
First down, Voyagers.
They put Ryman in motion. 1st and 10, and it's Allen. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
On the handoff, this is Spears. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. And that will be a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. It is brought in the end zone. Roll, Odunze. Touchdown, San Juan.
Touchdown.
That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. And that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Brown now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Tigers offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Winston. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
On 1st and 10, here's Winston. Down the field, it's Evans. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
17 yards.
First catch of the game for Evans. And he's got that first down.
First down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
With that, I want to give you a look here at the receiving numbers for him from the game a week ago. Second down throw for Jameis. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
From the gun, Winston. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Aubrey's kick is good, and his guys are back within 4.
Tigers 10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The The
4
Voyagers' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. 2nd and 10. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. And it's going to be a turnover, and the defense comes away with the ball.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The Tigers offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start out. It's 1st and 10. Winston to throw. He keeps it himself. And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. Now Winston. He'll step up and run, and he will get into the end zone. Winston, touchdown Tiger. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Wester now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Voyagers offense and Tajay Spears getting ready for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. One of the tight ends motions right. Here's Spears. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Ashawn Robinson there on the play. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7.
At the 28-yard line.
Now Allen. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Allen on 3rd down. He'll try to run for it.
Josh Allen. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Sam 1. 1st down. 1st and 10.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Pass right side, that's Ryman. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
A gain of 16 yards. That's another Sam.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. To the tight end over the middle, it's Ryman. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the 1st down.
Sam 1, 1st down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Tajay Spears. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
So after 1, 17-14 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. One more time going up top with Allen. That's caught left side by Ryman. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
15 yards.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Allen to throw again. He'll find Aguilar complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
To the air once more is Allen. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. 10 Ryman. Touchdown Voyager.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
Carlson now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Voyagers move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. On the return, it's Robinson. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Tigers offense and veteran receiver Mike Evans getting set for this drive. And he has been a big play guy all season. Currently ranked among the best in the NFL in terms of receiving touchdowns. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and a couple. Off the play fake, it's Jameis. It's complete to Evans. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A gain of 16 on that pass play. That's enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
I love this call, Mike. Defense is thinking run here. It's 2nd and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy first down. Really well done.
We go play action. It's Winston. Wide open is the tight end. He's got this one. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll give it to Dobbins. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
On 2nd down, Winston. That one intercepted. Picked off by Willie Gay. And the Voyagers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. You're not going to get away with it at this level.
The Voyagers offense and Josh Allen head back onto the field. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. They put Ryman in motion. Throwing now. Allen here on first down. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's across midfield. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 27 yards. And the Sam one. First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Allen gonna throw again. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete. Tip Ryman, the tight end, was the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd and goal. Allen gonna make the read and hold on here. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're gonna mark him just short.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Spears. Touchdown!
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Now Carlson to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Voyagers to add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Tigers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. To throw, Winston. This one caught by Waller. And he's out of bounds. It's a 1st down for the moment, but it appears it's not going to stay that way. That's on the veteran, Dion Dawkins. Out of the gun, it's Winston. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And maybe a little more conservative approach following that interception on the last drive. With nobody open, instead of forcing it downfield, he just throws it away, and you can tell he's trying to avoid another costly mistake.
A 2nd down throw for Winston. And that ball incomplete.
Intended for
3rd and long.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 20.
Winston looking to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Tim Patrick was the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Voyagers offense. And Josh Allen headed back onto the field. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Demario Davis into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 21.
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, it's Allen. This one taken in by Odunze. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down. A gain of 7. And a San Juan first down.
Again, it's Allen to the air. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
14 yards.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
At the 8-yard
Put Ryman in motion. Once again, it's Spears. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. On third down, it's Josh Allen. And he'll take it on in. Ty Spears. Touchdown, San Juan. So that's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in this first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Makes the score Voyagers 35, Tigers 17.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. Brown now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Tigers offense ready to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Winston. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Second and 10.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now it's Dobbins, and he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
The 27-yard line.
Here's third
That's
and
a gain
7.
of 3. It's third and 7.
From the gun, Winston. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
In punt formation.
Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. This one fielded out beyond the 25. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. The Voyagers offense and Tyjae Spears getting ready for their next possession. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6. At the 30.
Allen now on second down. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Nick Scorton working his way in to record the very first sack of his NFL career.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Hey, I got him, man, I got him.
Throwing is Allen. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Matt Milano.
He's just late on that throw. I don't even think he ever saw that defender drop into the zone, and it ends up costing the team the ball.
The Tigers' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a first down. To throw, here's Winston. This one caught by Patrick. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
At the 38-yard line.
Throwing, Jameis. Middle of the field, he's got Evans. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have one remaining. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Winston. This one complete to Palmer. To the pylon, he's in. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, St. Louis.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Makes the score Voyagers 35, Tigers 24.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Voyagers offense headed back to take over once more. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have one remaining, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
33-yard line.
2nd and 7. Throwing now, Allen. That's caught left side by Odunze. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. 3rd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Allen. This one complete to Bateman. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again, it's Allen. In trouble, and down he goes. Johnny Newton. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. So, halftime straight ahead, and we'll send it to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here on the 5th floor studios. A little abridged version of the halftime report here, as both defensive coordinators might be having speaks with their players. That begs the question, can any defense get a stop in the second half? To find out, let's go back out to the stadium and join our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Tigers offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And a St. Louis first down.
On first down, it's Winston. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Now Winston. This one caught left side by Evans. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. And they pick it up. He's to the 42-yard line, and the drive continues. First down.
For a St. Louis first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Jameis.
The pass on first down. He was brought down by Samuel Gomez. The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. To throw, Winston. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on second down. And barring something dramatic happening here, it might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
From the gun on third down, it's Winston. And they're going to get him once again. He's under siege. That is 3 in a row.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Voyagers offense ready to take over possession of the football. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. From the gun, Josh Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's second down.
Here's a handoff to Spears. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Adisa Isaac there to bring him down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. 3rd and 9. From the gun, here is Allen. Got the hook up there to Odunze. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A pickup of 44 yards.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Pretty easy to see why he continues to be a main focal point for this offense. throughout the entire game. That play not only extends the drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory and hope to come away with some points.
And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
17 more yards. That's another.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. That thrown short, caught by Ryman. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
And before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start. To throw again, it's Allen. Pass right side, that's Ryman. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's
Allen gonna keep it on his own read. And he will do it himself. He's in. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Voyagers. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Voyagers will extend this third-quarter lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. On the return, it's Robinson. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Tigers offense make their way out to take over once more. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Here's Dobbins. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Going for it all. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And less than a yard.
Winston to throw. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
And the St. Louis 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Winston. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Lewis, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, Winston. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
A run with Dobbins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. And that will be a 1st down.
Lewis, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Winston looking to throw. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll run on 2nd down. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a St. Louis 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Jameis. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. go play action. It's Winston. That's to the right side. Taken in by Evans. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7.
To throw, here's Winston. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
St. Louis, first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Robinson will take it in. Touchdown. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Makes the score Voyagers 42, Tigers 31.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Voyagers offense. And Josh Allen headed back onto the field. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down back in the backfield in the area of holding. Cole Strange, former first-round pick, guilty there. From the gun, here's Spears. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second down at the 17-yard line.
Allen now on second down. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. An even 40 yards. They'll come up here first and 10.
First down, Voyagers.
Straight ahead, it's Spears. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Going to throw on first and 10. That's caught left side by Ryman. Here's second and 4 from the 24.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 24-yard line.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another.
On the handoff, this is Spears. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 13-yard line.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Pickup on the play, and it's third down.
Allen working from the pistol, and that is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target, And now it's fourth down. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. That one is good. And the Voyagers will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Tigers offense ready to see what they can do. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Winston taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Brian Robinson. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing on 2nd down, Winston. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. This is 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing, Jameis. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Fair catch will be taken here. It is right at the 40-yard line. The Voyagers offense. And Josh Allen headed back onto the field. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Now it's Spears. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
A 7-yard gain. And the Sam 1. First down. A gain of 7. And the Sam 1. First down.
From the gun, it's Allen. To the tight end over the middle, it's Ryman. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a dozen. Catch number 12. And a first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run with Spears. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely...
Oh, a loose football! And this one is recovered by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
St. Louis, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Winston to throw on first down. That one complete to Brian Robinson. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at their 49-yard line.
On play action, Winston. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
From the gun on third down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down.
Oh, that's a great job there defensively. They know exactly where that first down marker is. It looked for a minute like he was going to be able to pick up enough yards to convert on that fourth down, but he doesn't. He's just shy, and that is a great stand here by this defense.
A run with Spears. Not much happening there, just a short game. Ball second and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They put Ryman in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5.
They put Ryman in motion. Allen on 3rd down. This one complete to Hayward. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
For a sand one, first down. A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Voyagers.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. The defense not fighting. They stay at home, and they tackle him for no gain. Now a second timeout called by the defense. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. A run up the middle, Spears. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now this defense will use a 3rd and final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. They put Ryman in motion. On 3rd down, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Brown now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Tigers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now Winston. This one complete to Palmer. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
It's 2nd and inches at the 38-yard.
Second down throw for Jameis. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. It'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
And a St. Louis first down.
Out of the gun, it's Winston. And he's got Palmer. It's complete. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
That's another St.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter.
1st and goal.
Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. He'll step up and run.
1st and goal. The quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there.
Over the top. He's got it. Tim Patrick. Touchdown Tigers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. On to the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it. And his guys are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Voyagers 48, Tigers 38.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
The Voyagers offense back onto the field for their next possession. A victory well in hand. Still a little bit of time left here, but the defense can't stop the clock, so 3 kneel downs should be enough to end this one. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. In motion, it's Odunze. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Brings up third down.
3rd and 11. Allen down to an 8, and that should do it. And it's 4th down, so here comes Riley Dixon to punt. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. So it's a win for our visitors. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.